The town of Ashwood was never on any map, and those who stumbled upon it often wondered how they got there. It was a place where time seemed to stand still, where the air smelled of decay, and the sky was perpetually shrouded in a thick, gray mist. But what made Ashwood truly unique was its curse. Every night, at precisely midnight, the townsfolk would gather in the town square and forget. At first, it was small things. A farmer might forget where he placed his tools, or a child might forget the name of their pet. But as the days went by, the forgetting grew worse. People forgot their names, their families, their lives. They became hollow shells, wandering the streets with blank eyes and vacant smiles. Lena, a traveler who stumbled upon Ashwood while searching for her missing sister, was the first outsider to witness the phenomenon. She watched in horror as the townsfolk gathered in the square, their eyes glazing over as they whispered a single phrase in unison. "We forget, we forget, we forget." Determined to uncover the truth, Lena began investigating. She found an ancient diary hidden in the local library, written by a woman who had lived in Ashwood centuries ago. The diary spoke of a deal made with a malevolent entity, a being that fed on memories. The entity had granted the town eternal life, but at a terrible cost. Every night it would consume their memories, leaving them empty and forgotten. As Lena delved deeper, she began to experience the forgetting herself. She would find herself standing in the middle of the street, unable to recall how she got there. She would look at her hands and wonder whose they were. And then, one night, she forgot her sister's face. Desperate, Lena sought out the entity, hoping to break the curse. She followed the whispers in her mind to an abandoned house on the outskirts of town, where she found a mirror that seemed to ripple like water. As she approached, the mirror spoke to her in a voice that echoed in her bones. "You should not be here," it said. "This is a place of forgetting." "I want to remember," Lena replied, her voice trembling. The mirror laughed, sound that sent chills down her spine. "Memory is a burden. Forget, and you will be free." Lena refused. She demanded to know how to break the curse. The mirror fell silent, and then, in a voice that was almost a whisper, it said, "The price of remembering is the life you leave behind." Before Lena could respond, the mirror shattered, shards of glass cutting into her skin. As she stumbled backward, she felt a wave of memories flood her mind. Her sister's laughter, her mother's warmth, the smell of her childhood home. But with each memory, she felt herself disappearing, piece by piece. When the townsfolk found Lena the next morning, she was lying in the square, her eyes wide open, her face frozen in a scream. She was just another forgotten soul in Ashwood, a town where memories die, and the living are left to wander in eternal silence. But if you ever find yourself in Ashwood, remember this. The moment you forget, you are no longer yours, and the entity is always hungry.